There is a battle many men are fighting that no one ever sees. No scars, no witnesses, no recognition for surviving it. But it drains more strength than any physical struggle ever could. You don't lose this battle in a single moment. You lose it quietly, through hesitation, distraction, and the voice that tells you to wait instead of act. And the most dangerous part is this. From the outside, your life can look perfectly fine, while something essential is collapsing inside. This is the battle ancient men warned about. Not the battle against enemies, but the moment a man stops commanding himself. To understand this battle, you don't need tactics. You need to understand how it wears a man down, slowly, invisibly, one decision at a time. Across ancient traditions, disciplined warriors and stoics, the warnings were the same. Not about enemies, about internal failure. The first sign of inner defeat is not collapse, it's noise. Too many thoughts, too many options, too many reasons to delay action. Ancient philosophers warned that an undisciplined mind does not shout. It whispers. It negotiates. It postpones. Not today, later. After one more distraction. Over time, hesitation stops feeling temporary. It becomes a pattern. A man doesn't stop trusting himself because he lacks strength. He stops trusting himself because he repeatedly ignores the moments where he knows he should move. That quiet disobedience fractures something inside. And once that fracture forms, the battle turns inward. When a man no longer acts on what he knows is right, something else begins deciding for him. Not courage, not reason, fear. Fear rarely announces itself. It sounds reasonable. It tells you to wait until you're ready, to gather more information, to avoid discomfort just a little longer. Ancient warriors trained themselves to recognize this voice, not because fear was evil, but because it was persuasive. Fear doesn't destroy men through panic. It destroys them through delay. Every time you hesitate when you should move, fear gains authority. And once fear becomes familiar, it stops feeling like fear at all. It starts feeling like being careful. But the most damaging part of this battle doesn't come from fear itself. It comes from what fear leaves behind. When a man repeatedly avoids the hard choice, he doesn't just lose momentum, he loses self-respect. Ancient Stoics believed self-respect was the foundation of all strength. Not confidence, not pride, but knowing you can rely on yourself under pressure. Once that certainty erodes, no external success can replace it. You can gain status and still feel hollow. You can stay busy and still feel directionless. Because the battle wasn't lost publicly. It was lost in private moments when no one was watching you choose. Modern men are not weak. They're overwhelmed. Too much input, too much comparison, too much escape. The inner battle today isn't fought with weapons. It's fought with attention. Every distraction pulls you away from the one thing that builds strength over time. Consistent, deliberate action. And the longer this battle goes unresolved, the harder it becomes to hear your own judgment. The ancient answer was never to eliminate fear. It was to act despite it, quietly, daily, without negotiation. Because the man who wins the battle no one sees gains something rare. Peace with himself. And that peace becomes the foundation for everything that follows. The next lesson goes deeper into why discipline begins isolating you long before it empowers you, and why that loneliness is not a mistake, but a requirement.